me. Welcome to Cambridge Raspberry Jam. Is this our 14th, 15th? 14th, I think, yeah, about 14th, the week run. Here at the Cambridge Institute of Astronomy. I really should have thought about what I was going to say, or I was going to think about things. It's been a busy year so far this year. Very busy for myself, personal reasons, but also we've had the Raspberry Pi 3 this year, and we've had the second version of the Zero with a camera connector on it. So it's actually been a really good year, I think, for Raspberry Pi and Foundation. Just passed, had a party a little while back at the Palace, and the House's apartment to celebrate the 10th million Pi produced. In fact, we've just passed, as I hear, 11 million now. So that went really quickly from 10 to 11. Which is fantastic news. So Pi is still going really strong. And we've still got a lot to do. Foundation and us have got a lot to do to get Pis and people learning to program. Anyway, we've got a jam-packed program today. We're going to be starting in a moment with Matt Brown, who will be whizzing around the room on his skateboard. Is that right? No, not going to whiz around the room on his skateboard. Followed by a lot of other talks coming up. We've got 4 workshops as well. If you're booked onto them, fantastic. Please turn up on time, because otherwise, unfortunately, you may lose your place. It's 5 minutes after the start, we allow other people to go in if there's any spare spaces. Hope you brought enough money with you today for the vendors. Lots for sale there, and some bargains up at Rapid. I got there right at the beginning and managed to get myself a really good controller board. Anyway, also show and tell. We've got a large area of show and tell down here. Please talk to the people showing and telling, ask them about them if you want to learn about them. Anything for you to say, Mike?
I've got news.
Oh, Mike's got some news.
Okay, this is where I do a quick roundup of the recent Pi news. Recently, the Foundation have announced that they're going to be running the Raspberry Pi birthday weekend. Those are the dates. It's been me and Tim helped organise the last ones, so it's always a really good event. But it'd be well worth going to. This year it's at the Cambridge Junction, which is a different venue to last year. Magpie's been very busy recently. They've done mini versions of the current issues in different languages. I can't even remember what those two are that are Spanish and French. I think there's Arabic as well. I think they've done, and Hebrew. They've released the Raspberry Pi Project Book Volume 2, which is more or less a best of the Magpie with some extra bits in there. That's really interesting, really thick book. And the Christmas issues recently come out, which has got Christmassy stuff in it, surprisingly. They've also recently, in their Learn and Resources section, they've released some guides for hardware, software, parents, teachers, and a troubleshooting guide and a guide to some of the add-ons that are available. Is this microphone turned up too high?
That's fine.
Some of the big news has been that Raspbian has been upgraded so that there's a brand new desktop environment. It's a skin on top of what was there already, but it looks very nice, and there's nice flashy backgrounds, and they've changed all the icons, which is very confusing to start with, but get used to it. And that's called Pixel. But for those of you who like to run your Pis headless, which means without a keyboard and monitor, they've turned off SSH by default, so be aware of that. There is an easy way around it, but be aware that SSH isn't enabled by default. Some of the nice stuff that's come along with Pixel, Scratch 2.0 is now works through the Chromium browser, which is great for primary education and people who like to mess about with little blocks, which is cool. The Raspberry Pi 3 has got a 64-bit chip on it, which is different to the older Raspberry Pis. They just released a new operating system for, not the Foundation has been released for a 64-bit enabled operating system. It's a server operating system, so if you're into running servers off of Raspberry Pis, take a look at SUSE. They recently, is that going to play? No, that's not going to play. They've recently announced a new initiative for 12 to 15-year-olds. It's a digital making program in which 12 to 15-year-olds get together in teams of 4. They have an adult mentor, and the foundation is going to set various challenges for the teams, and it'll be a case of make something along the theme, and then present it online and let the foundation judge which one's the best. That's all Pioneers. Some products news. The Pi Hut recently relaunched their site. They've completely changed the design of the site, and they've added over 3,000 products to it. Which is all Adafruit stuff and Seed stuff and DF Robot. There's a lot of really good stuff on there. Some more from the Magpie. They've released 4 new Essentials books, which you can see on the screen. They're really, really good quality books, and they're really, really good for education, especially the GPIO 01, which is a great introduction to physical computing. The Pi Supply has been really busy. They've just released a complete suite of audio boards called Just Boom, and there's various hats and for the regular size hats and 0 size add-on boards that have got audio outputs. A couple of crowdfunding campaigns to be aware of. There's 6Fab, which is an Internet of Things board, which has got, you put a SIM card on it and it connects over the mobile network. And they've got a GPS board, and they've got 4G and 3G. So if you're interested in sort of wireless communications and getting readings from sensors over the mobile network, take a look at that. Zach Eigelman, who's not here today, is running a campaign for a DIY alarm system. It's a little add-on board and a PIR sensor, movement sensor that plugs into it. It's only £11, and he's going to create like lesson plans for it to help you to build your own alarm system. If anybody's interested in getting some free stuff for Christmas, I'm running a giveaway for Christmas on my blog. That's the address. Just fill in the form and get entered. Our next event is Pi Wars in April. Those of you who haven't been to Pi Wars before, it's a challenge-based robotics competition running over 2 days this year. First day is schools, and we've got, was it 38 teams on the first day, and the second day has also got 38 teams, and they're split into beginners, intermediates and advanced. We really like running it. It's a lot of work for us, but it's very worthwhile coming to. Tickets will be on sale from the 5th of December, so watch out for those. That's me, if anybody wants to read the blog.